in any fine jewelry process, whether it's the designer who's creating it, to the manufacturing of it, to the passion the Italians have of making beautiful jewelry. Every technique you see there, you will see in our Bellezza collection. There's only a slight difference. We start with bronze, which is durable. It's been used for years in sculptures and jewelry making, and then we finish it in white gold, or we finish it in your yellow gold. So you have your choice of the gold tone, silver tone. What everybody sees, what touches your skin is going to be either gold in white or yellow. So who cares what's inside it, although the bronze makes it next level in terms of durability and also just this incredible patina that it can get over the years. It actually gets better with age. Paul Woods is joining me. He actually guest lectures at university on the art of luxury. He was the president of Gucci's fine jewelry and watch division. He also worked for Boucheron and consulted with a ton of top tier jewelry houses around the world. Also Yves Saint Laurent, I know as well. And he's here with us tonight. And well, Paul, first hour was a blast and obviously very popular.
And this is going to be a blast too.
We got a lot of good stuff coming up, but let's roll with this.
You know, you said something last hour that
was actually intelligent.
No, it touched me. it tickled me because you said that you could see that I brought the same passion to this jewelry that I did when I was president of all those big luxury companies. And I do. This is my baby. And I came up with this idea 16 years ago, and the Italians all told me no. And the reason they told me no is because to work in bronze, we had to get new equipment. And so it was expensive. It took 2 years to get ourselves to this. Now we've been making for 15 years, flawless. Yeah. Many of you love what we do. Yeah. We hardly ever bring this kind of value. When we do a toggle necklace, the last one we did was a perfect customer pick with over 20 reviews, and it was twice as much money as this. This is a today's special, and you're choosing, do I want the heart? Do I want the Lira, which is selling very fast? Or do I want the cross? Or do I need more than one? And then do I want yellow tone or gold tone? It's so hard to decide, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Well, let me kind of give you a little update because a lot of you are making the decision. We've sold close to 1,000 just last hour alone. If you would like the Lira, this is a genuine gold Lira. Well, it's a genuine Lira and in the gold tone. And it's, again, this is not stamped, it's not fake, it's not plastic, it's the real deal. If you want this in the necklace, and by the way, it's 18 inches long, there are 1,800 left for the entire day. Of the almost 900 we've sold last hour, 500 were just in the necklace. So again, before you go to bed, if you love wearing money, and I do, that's one of my favorite things about Bletza. I have a lot of the Liras from Bletza. Gold, wearing money is just a really awesome thing to do, and normally you and I we don't have the kind of bucks to be able to do that, but I like to look like I do. So just a little heads up, if you're gonna get it, before you go to sleep, I do not think the gold Lira will be here by the time Paul and I do our show later on tonight. Now, I'm gonna pop up the earrings. We usually do this a little bit later in a presentation, but it's really vital you understand what's happening with these. What's really neat is, again, we have all three choices in 2 different metals. If you want the gold Lira, there's 3 dozen left. So if you want these earrings that I'm wearing, they're super comfortable. You can remove that, take it right off, and wear it as a fabulous puff hoop. I love that puff hoop. These are 2 20 Lira coins. Once again, there's 3 dozen left. This will be your last opportunity to get these earrings. They will not air later today. They will not make it past this hour.
You know my favorite Bletza earring sighting? I was at dinner and I spotted a pair of my earrings across the room on a beautiful lady, and I went over to tell her how gorgeous she looked. And as I got near her and complimented the earrings, I realized she chose Bletza earrings, but she had on a $50,000 watch. She had on a diamond ring you could land a plane on. I mean, the woman had beautiful jewelry. She chose Bletza Lira earrings to match with that very expensive jewelry.
That's great.
Because we make the best earrings on the planet. They're comfortable, they have sterling silver posts, they're made for you in Italy, the best earrings you'll ever own. Don't miss the earrings.
Yeah, and you are going to, unfortunately. Now, remember, I don't want to, here's why we talk about Bletza in gold so much. It's because
that's where we started.
It's where we started. It's what we sell the vast majority of. So it was really a treat to see the icy coolness of doing the white gold in the silver tone. So I love it. And again, you'll see it on our gals, Jordan and, sorry, I forgot your name. Cristina, that's right. Cristina, I'm sorry, she's brand new to us tonight. So Cristina and Jordan are with us, and I wanted to show the silver tone on Jordan because it's so striking. It's cool. It's great on a hot summer day when you're wearing kind of icy, you know, silver toned look. I love that. And again, that's finished in white gold. So, right? I just want to make sure I get that straight.
I mean, the final finish on any white metal will be rhodium, because that keeps it from tarnishing and gives it the high shine. Whether you buy white gold, platinum, or sterling silver, or bronze, the last step is rhodium.
Oh, wow.
That's how we get that really bright white shine, you know?
Right.
Here's the thing. It looks exactly like white gold, and it will wear so beautifully. And I know you all have moods. You know, today's a silver day, today's a gold day, today's a mixed day. A lot of us tend to wear jewelry that matches our wedding set. That will be our first go-to. A lot of people think that way.
I had never thought of that.
A lot of people do. And a lot of people start there and then they want to expand their wardrobe. Well, with Bellezza, you can expand either direction. You can go with that beautiful hot sterling silver look, or you can go with that beautiful yellow gold look. Both made for you in Italy, both made in the same workshop that does it in 18 karat gold. The artists, I love talking with them. In fact,
can you show the video again? I'd love you to talk about that.
This last visit to the Arezzo show in Italy, finally, my Italian was good enough that I could let them explain all the jewelry to me in Italian.
Wow.
And it was so much more beautiful. Like the words that they chose, because their English is not great.
Right.
And the words they chose to describe the design process and how beautifully finished the jewelry is, it was just breathtaking. And I'm like, wow, I wasn't even holding it, I was just listening. Look at how gorgeously these are created for you. This chain is brand new. The Cristallino chain.
To the world.
To the world. You're the first people to see this in the world. Tonight was the launch of this beautiful, gorgeous new chain. What makes it so special? There's no solder involved. They've figured out a way to create it without solder, which makes it smoother, softer, more flexible. Then they figured out how to diamond cut it and give it all of this incredible sparkle. That's what the Cristallino refers to. It's actually a version of a chain that the Italians call the Cestina. And it's a traditional basket weave. I
want you guys to
but
see
it has solder on it, and it's a little bit on the stiff side. This does not. It's a brand new, it's an invention is what it is.
Look at that, you guys.
Look at the sparkle, but wait till you feel it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like, how could metal feel like silk?
Right. And I mean, look at the drape on it too. Can you see that? It's exquisite. And here's what's really fun is you can wear this just by itself. Now, I'll show you. What happens is the pendant, whether you get any of the three, that completely comes off. That's actually an enhancer. So Paul last hour said, can you imagine this coin on a set of pearls, or the puffed heart on pearls? Can you imagine
for church when you go on Sunday,
but not even
over.
church. You know what's really interesting? Guys are wearing pearls now, and I love that. I was in Nashville, and a guy was wearing a set of pearls, and I absolutely loved it, right? And he was super cool looking. But can you imagine if you have an old-fashioned kind of set of pearls and you put a big puffed heart on it? Well, you can because of this enhancer, and because of the bronze, it's got a really good snap, and that snap stays. Now, if you have a pendant that has a pretty good sized bail, because the chain obviously is much thicker than a traditional fine rope chain, you can use this necklace turned around, and it'll be one of the most beautiful, just gold-looking necklaces that you've ever worn. If you have other enhancers, you can drop those on here. Maybe you've got a couple different enhancers and you want to wear them together. It'd be super cool. But this chain by itself, for me, $59.98 all day long, just to get my hands on the world launch of this gorgeous technique that's never been seen before. So they've taken something, and that's what the Italians do. They have such great pride in coming up with innovative ideas for jewelry. They're always pushing the envelope, and they're very passionate about it. I always say if I could spot an Italian-made piece a mile away, because the quality is impeccable and the design is always going to be innovative and really top-notch. So just think about it. When you pick this up, it's under 60 bucks. You can get it on FlexPay. What we're doing on Flex is It's $20 to get this home. You pay it off in 3 months, and you're wearing it probably for the rest of your life. You know, I said this last hour too. I've had my Bletza since we've begun, and the pieces that I wear, and I wear it all the time. The pieces that I wear in Bletza look as good today as they did 15 years ago.
I've seen you wear them with your tennis outfits.
Oh, I have a trio of necklaces.
You really work them out.
Oh, I do. I mean, I have a trio of necklaces that I take on every trip I go to because they're so versatile. I interchange them. I wear them all together. This is the same thing. And this is what I call vacation trip worthy because you do get a lot of variety out of it. Now, let's go through the three symbols because they're beautiful. And I do want to reiterate that the Lira is genuine because you'd think the Lira would cost more than the puffed heart or the cross itself, because there's more work to it.
Well, you would think, because my man Andrea Misaroli has to find the Lira. I call him the Lira hunter. I've definitely got to make a TV show.
I love that.
I mean, he's such a nice guy too. Look what I did. I added the heart to a chain that's coming up. This chain is coming up tomorrow, I think.
That's a chain, all right.
Yeah, but I added the heart to it.
That looks great.
So you can move them around to your favorite pieces. And I love jewelry that does that because now you've got a travel suite of jewelry, right?
True.
So if you get a couple of these, you know, move that around to other necklaces that you have, other bracelets that you have. But tonight, all you're choosing, do I want the yellow tone or the silver tone? Do I want the Lira? Do I want the heart? Do I want the cross? They're all gorgeous. They're all made for you in pure Italian bronze. They are all made for you in Italy, as we like to say, fatto a mano in Italia. And that is a big deal, okay? Made by hand in Italy. We kid you not. You can feel the passion. You know, an Italian mom would rather have a son or a daughter who is a jeweler than a doctor or a lawyer. It's a more honored profession because it's artistic. Think about an Italian kid growing up. They spend the first 18 years of their life before college walking past thousands of year-old pieces of art on the way to school. They they just see it all day long.
Yeah.
So by the time they're designing, their taste level is way above where we start out. Because we don't walk past that. We walk past, you know, baseball fields and tracks and, you know, grocery stores and 7-Elevens and whatever. It's different in Italy. And we all cherish that. Well, I love when I have the chance to bring you a piece that's actually crafted for you by the Italians in Italy in the same workshop that does it in gold. And this new chain is such an important development that the president of the company called me personally and was so excited. He said, we have this new chain and it's just unbelievable what they were able to do. I mean, he was really, really excited. And he was telling me in Italian, which made me goosey. You know,
that's so cute.
I just love it. So when you're here, you're seeing it for the first time. People all over the world wait for a new Italian chain.
Yeah, like it's seismic.
It's a big deal.
It is like I don't think necessarily we all understand how big a deal this is for them to create a brand new chain style. Like we know herringbones, we know I've got a San Marco coming up, it's beautiful. We know a fine rope chain. We all know that. So for them to come up with a brand new chain and save it for us to launch it, that is really amazing. And look how gorgeous that is. I know, guys, could you do me a favor? Can you bring out the puffed hearts? I feel completely naked because here's what's happened. Yeah. If you wondered, oh, you have the earrings. Oh, thank you. Paul's got them for me, guys. We're good. The earrings in the Lira are now completely sold out, so this is not an option. If you still want to get the Lira earrings, you're going to have to do it in the silver tone, which is fine. I mean, it's beautiful. It's funny. It is. It's the outfit, it's the mood, it's sometimes what my handbag color is, my belt, what shoes I'm wearing. I switch very fluidly between wearing gold jewelry and silver jewelry.
I think most women do.
Oh, yeah, if you're passionate about it, you definitely do. Yeah, so you might want to think about picking up. I mean, look at how icy cool this is in the Lira here. And again, I have a bit more in the silver tone. If you do and you want to grab the Lira in the gold tone, the earrings are already gone. The bracelet is now limited. The ring, I know, has got to be limited because that is a steal for that ring. Yeah, okay, there's less than 200 in the ring, although I still have 5 through 10. But again, just pointing back to the real hero of the show, this I do not think will be available by the time we get to, Paul and I are going to rejoin together later on tonight, and there's one more show after that. That Lira necklace in the gold tone will not be an option. There just can't be. Because now we've sold how many, Paul or Kevin? We've sold over 1,100 in this show alone. 700 of those are in the Lira gold. So and those are actual real numbers, guys.
Yeah, and people have their favorite. And you recognize that that is the most expensive for us to make,
Right.
and it's automatically rare. Look, I did something fun. I said, you know, what if I took the gold cross and I put it on the silver hoop? What if I bought both? Right?
Love it.
What if I bought
Love
both?
that. You get a two-tone look.
Yeah. I got excited. I'm like, ooh, we make really good earrings. We really do. I have to tell you, I stand behind our earrings more than anything. I stand behind all of it, but so many of you have told me your earrings are the best on earth. Yeah. And first I was like, oh, come on, you're kidding. And now I'm like, yeah, they are.
Yeah, you're proving them out, right?
That's right.
Well,
Thank you
here's
for
the neat
telling
thing.
me.
I said this last hour, and I'm going to repeat it. I don't even look at traditional gold jewelry anymore because I have Bellezza. I seriously don't. I think I like, it would seem silly to me to buy solid gold jewelry and spend all that money when I've got Bellezza, because it's made exactly like the finest gold and jewelry pieces in the world. These are the same beautiful Italian houses that are making it, that do the exact same technique. They don't do some cheaper technique because it's Bellezza. They do the exact same technique, and all that passion that goes into great Italian jewelry goes into our Bellezza collection. So it's almost like me buying jeans at a retail shop. I don't do it. I only buy my jeans from HSN. It seems silly. I don't even contemplate it. I wouldn't even know where to start. It's the exact same feel I have about buying gold. I'm like, why would I when I have Bellezza as my perfect alternative? It's the affordable alternative, but it's got all the great quality. And by the way, what everybody's seeing is going to be a precious metal. So there you go. I mean, they don't know it's bronze inside. And I especially like the bronze because it's so durable.
Yeah, me too, and it feels like gold.
Yeah.
You know, if you bought any gold in the last 20 years, you know that they weave it from air. You know, it's like it's so light and flimsy. It's like a chain is like dental floss, you know. And you're like, I paid $1,000 for this? Like, what? This feels like the gold your mom used to buy.
Yes.
Yeah, the gold that when
it.
you could afford to actually get some gold.
Right.
When I was in high school, it was 35 bucks an ounce.
Oh,
and people are always like, oh, if only you could go back. I was like, I didn't have 35 bucks in high school. I was broke.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You could have told me.
Why didn't mom and dad buy a bunch more gold back then? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Well, that's the problem. It's over $3,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
So now it's incredibly astronomical. And it's so funny because I do a lot of coin shows, and they're obviously influenced by the flux of gold and silver when I'm doing coins. And so I'm very familiar with it. But it just seems to me ridiculous that I would even think about going out and buying paying all that money for a solid gold piece when I have the perfect alternative in Bellezza. It does. It seems silly to me not to at least try it. I mean, you've got to be curious, right? You got to be like, I don't know, why does everybody love it? Lots of 5 stars. Why are so many people picking up the Today Special? Here is a perfect night to be able to try Bellezza. Typically, this would be a $100 necklace in the Bellezza line, and very much worth that. We're at $59.98. We're almost 50% off. And by the way, I didn't say this last hour, it's for a single day. Sometimes when we do today's specials, we'll extend them a few days. Yeah, you get, I got 5 days to take advantage of the price. No, this is literally when the day is done and Paul's finishing up, this is it. And by the way, it's the last Bellezza Today special for the entire year. Now, Paul will be back, and we still have some amazing stuff to show you before the hour's done. I mean, I don't know, get the toothpicks if you're on the East Coast, put them in your eyes. It is well worth it. Because, no, I do.
You know, gold keeps me awake.
I have a two-set hoop earring coming up. You get 2 hoop earrings, basically, if I say it right. And the price is so ridiculous, you have to see it. I look at this cuff coming up that is absolutely bonkers great. If you're the woman who really wants to go for it, this is coming up. It's on sale. Oh, yeah, this is like the power cuff. Yeah. And it looks like you're wearing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bracelets in one. It's amazing. Anyway, good stuff coming up. Nothing is going to beat what we're doing with our Today Special.
No, it's our best value of the day. Yeah. And for, you know, Bellezza, we typically do 3 Today Specials a year. You're right, this is the last one. And if this were just an introduction in the collection, trust me, it would be way more than $99 because we would only make 200 of them.
Yeah, it's a great point.
So you've got to pay a lot more when you make fewer, to the manufacturers. So we were able to get a lot more than 200, but the way they're flying, we didn't get enough for a whole day.
No.
Okay. That's
sure.
all right. Congratulations, because you're going to love these. And if you can swing it, get both colors.
Yeah, I think there's room for both for sure.
So pretty. We've really gotten good at the silver color too.
Yeah, it's so, because it really does have that rhodium look. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so Kevin, where are we at this point? Okay, over 1,200 sold. Once again, about 800 now are just in the gold lira. And again, it's genuine. And by the way, Paul mentioned this last hour, and I think it's worth repeating. No matter how you see a lira piece, you can always see the inside. If it's a ring, this ring, if you're buying the ring, you can see the reverse inside the ring. And let's explain why it is so unique that you actually have genuine liras. What do some of the other really high-end designers do?
Most just make copies, replicas, because finding the lira, cleaning the lira, mounting the lira, you know, it's an added expense. And not everybody knows the difference, you know, but you guys do.
Oh, I can totally see it. I've seen
yeah.
so many high-end jewelry lines who do a fake stamped lira because it looks mushy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's not really sharp and clean, and
No,
you
I
want
hear
the
you.
real thing. Like, if you can get the real thing, please do. I think ours looks better because it's real.
You know, our lira, now, because it's been out of circulation since 2001, you automatically get an antique, right? You're collecting a coin that at the very least will be 25 years old.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
that is the definition of antique already.
Yeah.
Some of your coins might be from 1940, might be from 1922. I mean, who knows what coin you're going to get. I love that because I always tell you, when you collect something that's not made anymore. Collect something that can't be copied. Collect something that's limited, because now you have something that will just get rarer and rarer. And I think that is so important. I also have a rule. I always wear something older than me every day. And so maybe you'll get that lira that lets it be older than you. I do have a coin that's from 2,000 years ago, so I don't have to worry about the older than me thing for a while. For a while.
I love it. All right, just a couple of other quick little updates for you. If you want the earring in the gold tone, we're down to the puffed heart, the puff cross, and remember, just the hoops alone, I think, are worth it. Is it really? Oh, geez. Okay.
What?
Wow, I didn't know. This is an update on this one. If you want the puffed earring in any version, the two that we have left, these are the two we have left, in the gold tone, we're down to 125 in each choice. So lira's gone, snatched up, completely sold out. This is what we have left. I don't think, here's what's going to happen. I don't think any of the gold version of our matching pieces will be available later today. Not at this clip. I mean, they're just selling so quickly. So if you want either one of these, just a quick reminder, these can be removed and you will have a fabulous puffed hoop that you'll just wear and wear and wear. In the bracelet, we've got all three choices, and there's actually two lengths to these. So I like, a lot of you want to get it in your cart and